Yeah. Finally throwing away old habits I've been trying to break. Made some mistakes, but today's a new day, so I'm changing my way.
Good morning and happy Sunday. It is December 1st, 2024, ladies and gentlemen, and the end of the year is almost here. So I want to ask our members of Success Driven Mindset Shift, have you been doing the work? Now, you have a community here which some people have really asked to pay for to get into. But as you know, you have to be invited. And not trying to say we're excluding people because we want people to join, but we want people to join who are going to do the work. I know that each and every one of you are doing the work. And if you haven't done the work, I know you're going to do the work. You want transformative change. And that's what I'm here about. So I know people, sometimes we get jaded around this time of year. We're like, look, I got other things to focus on. I can't do that right now. I'll get to it later on. But if we don't make it a priority to make ourselves better, then we're never going to get better. So we have went really out of our way to get the tools and the education for you, to relate to you, to present to you, to gift to you information and tools that you can use to be better tomorrow than you were today. And I'm not saying that you need to change, but if you're here, you know that change is something that's inevitable and it's something that's beneficial. We all work in our comfort zones. Let me tell you, over this past weekend, I had my children here, my grandchildren, and it was great. And we're still cleaning up. But I realized that it's really up to me. And my wife, of course, is doing her part, but like I said, I need to do my part. And it's up to me to create a legacy and to create transformative, substantive change. If I want to help my children, grandchildren, great-great-great-grandchildren, I got to be thinking 5 and 10 generations down the line. A lot of times we're only thinking about what we need to do. I just need to survive. I just need to get through. That cannot be our barometer. That cannot be our mindset. We've got to be thinking generationally. And you say, well, I don't have that. I'm just working 9 to 5. There are things you can do that don't take money to make change. Create a plan. And if not a plan that you can attain, maybe it's a plan that your children or grandchildren can attain, right? Like I wanted to create generational wealth. Well, what does that look like? What can I start doing today? I can start outlining what generational wealth is. So it's like a blueprint, a roadmap for my children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren to follow. Okay? We can start doing things. We can start creating a diary or like a book of stories about our family. That's passing down knowledge. That's keeping ancestral history alive. That's how your children, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren, your great-great-great-grandchildren knowledgeable of who they are and where they come from. That's wealth, y'all. That's wealth. It's not always about financial, material things. It's about the things that you can do today to help future generations. So keep that in mind. When you're doing something, it doesn't always require you to buy something. It doesn't always require you to consume something. It requires you to take the skill sets and the plate of your strength that you already have. And trust me, all of you have the knowledge and the wealth within you now to start creating generational wealth for you and your family. Okay? People ain't gonna tell you that. People go, oh, you just buy this course, you buy this. And yeah, it's great to be able to learn stuff. We should never stop learning. But first of all, learn what's in here. Learn what's in here. Start documenting and recording what it is you do. You grew up. When I was younger, I used to grow up and make it something positive. Don't be a gripe session. Don't be like, well, we didn't have this, we didn't have that. Because you're passing on that generational trauma, which we as people of color got a lot of generational trauma, but we got to stop it now. When I was growing up, I remember coming out and laughing and playing with my friends. We didn't have video games. We played hide and seek, freeze tag. You know, the girls played jump rope, the guys played jump rope. We played hopscotch, those kind of things. What's that? Oh, this is how that game goes. Because I bet there's kids right now that don't know how to play hopscotch. Kid you not. Freeze tag, I kind of get it, But I don't think my grandkids know what freeze tag is. Duck Duck Goose. Sometimes they play it in, pre-K and kindergarten, I think. So little things like that, that social interaction, those are things that have to not be forgotten because it helps children. And now all days they want to say children, everybody, you're on the spectrum, he's on the spectrum. Spectrum's so wide, I don't think anybody is not on the spectrum at this point. But that comes from social interaction, the absence of that. So start creating a journal, talking about what it was like, things you did, challenges you overcame, to show our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, all the greats, grandchildren that you're going to have, okay, this is where you came from. And even if you don't have any children, you'll be surprised what an influence you can be on those you may never yet meet. All right, so that's all I got to say for this Sunday. Have a wonderful, blessed, happy Sunday. And remember, stay success-driven. I'll see you soon.